Hello, this is George Blow the Fourth with JewelerWebsites.com. With me is Matthew A. Perosi
Hello.
from the Jeweler Website Advisory Group. We are here in part three uh, of our analysis of the TaylorMade Jeweler's new website design.
TaylorMade went from a website that was designed in 2005 and stayed that way through beginning of 2011. So he had almost a full 6 years of a old design to a brand new design and brand new features. He wanted to become perhaps one of the first jewelry stores, one of the local jewelry stores in northern New Jersey, maybe even all of New Jersey, that has a mobile website. And what we're going to do here, what you see on the screen, this is the TaylorMade Jewelers' new website design
For PC.
for PC. And I have a emulator called up from testyouriphone.com. The look of an iPhone.
Yes.
This is an iPhone 3.
And since you have an iPhone, you can confirm this is really what you'd be looking at.
This is exactly what it looks like. Now, from the point of view of a mobile user, the mobile website needs to have information that somebody needs when they're on the go.
Great.
So, what do you think that would be?
Well, that would be how to get to where they're going, when they're open. So I always, if I'm looking to go to a store while I'm out and I need to say, oh, well, wait, when do they close? I'm going to go to their website on my phone, see if I can find out when they close, and hope that it's not buried deep in their site where I have to go searching for it
Right.
before either my battery dies or my patience dies.
Right.
So there's that. I also will want to confirm the address.
Okay.
I also may want to make sure they carry what I am looking for. I may be looking for jewelry either by specific vendor name or by type. So I want to make sure that I can see an example of what they carry.
Okay.
Also, like I need a new watch battery, or if I have broken something, if the backing of a gauged earring has come out and I need to make sure that they can fix it, I want to see if it's on site so that I don't waste time just randomly going to their store and hoping that it's not going to be a send out service.
Okay, well, you actually talked about a few very specific things, which let me talk a little bit about mobile websites.
Okay.
There are a lot of companies now that you can find for free to create your own mobile website. You sign up for an account, you go in there, you say, hey, I want to have 5 pages. It says, well, what do you want to call the pages? So you give the pages a name. Then you go into a little editor, and you are able to type in the blurb of words that you want on the page. And when all is said and done, after you've created your 5 pages or so, it exports the pages out as HTML files. You download them, and then you have to upload them to your hosting company.
Are those pages stuck in time? Those are
Yes,
final versions?
that method is creating static pages.
Okay. So you better make sure that you type accurately.
Now, it's very few of the companies that will allow you to have go in, set up your mobile website, and then they host it, because you need to host your website with your own domain name. So these companies that have free services to create the mobile websites, they're powered by ads. I mean, you have on this screen that we're looking at here on this iPhone simulator, there's ads over here because they're hoping that people are going to click on this application market
And they're being very upfront about it. They say ads by Google.
and this is how this website testiphone.com is making their money. It's by these ads. So these sites that create your mobile versions of the site, yes, you can do them within an hour if you are skilled in programming websites and have a concept, but really it's going to be tedious to update, and you still have to have something else somewhere else, which is going to power your mobile website. Now, on the other hand, the approach that you have is to provide a content management system
Yes.
for somebody's website,
Yes.
where they can go in and edit all the pages and all the content on their site, and all this information gets pulled out of a database and is shown to the user, and it's the same content management system which powers the mobile site.
And creates independent pages.
And create additional pages on the fly. You have an unlimited number of pages, and there's true tracking built in. You can update this as fast as you can update the rest of your site. So if you have a change in your store hours, then you can change those, especially during a holiday season, being able to change your store hours. Now this mobile design is very simple. It doesn't have any graphics other than the graphic which is up on the top left corner, which is a default ring. And that could be changed out if TaylorMade wanted to change it out. But these mobile websites, there's only one design to them, and it's a simple design, has no use of images, and it works on any phone.
Which is important because you want to make sure that no one gets left behind.
Right.
Simply because they have a different technology service than yours.
Right. So it works on the iPhone. It works on the Android. It works on the BlackBerry. It works on the Palm. It works on any Microsoft system.
It works on the iPad.
It works on the iPad, correct. And it works on any flip phone. So even if we go back to the bare text phones, it still works on those. These are all represented as buttons, and they're all very large. So anyone with any size fingers, whether they are fat or skinny, is able to tap on one of these buttons and look into it.
Well, how does somebody get to this screen to begin with?
This is his regular site. Now, this doesn't show up correctly in the iPhone simulator because the iPhone is actually smart enough to resize the entire site. And the other thing, too, is that his website is smart enough to detect a true portable device. Any portable device has a manufacturer ID code, and they're hard-coded into the hardware. And the system sniffs out those hardware identifiers.
Okay.
And when one is discovered on the regular website, if you view it through one of these portable devices, up at the top it will say in big red letters, "Try our mobile site."
Okay.
And you simply tap that, and that will get you to this page here. It is a little more difficult to type this because you'd have to actually type M for mobile, .taylormadejewelers.com, and then there's a /mobile, and then there's an index.xhtml.
But you can also associate a specific domain name with the section.
You could make it
if you want
tailormadejewelers.mobi if you want.
So you could even have, and in fact, some .mobis are, you could even possibly get shorter domain names since those are newer technology. That allows you to, on your business cards or on your letterhead or wherever a domain name should be, you can say, check out our mobile site on the go.
Right.
And specifically advertise this site.
Exactly.
That would allow you to market it.
Okay, now let's dig down into these pages here. We have a contact us, a store hours, a jewelry repair services, diamond rings, and brands we carry.
Okay, so far so good, because it gets me where they are in the contact us. It tells me what their address is, so I'm able to make sure how I'm getting there. So can you click on contact us for me?
Contact us.
Exactly what I need. It has the phone number, which on a actual mobile device will allow me to click on that and call them directly.
Yep, on a mobile device, on most mobile devices. Now you have a choice. As a programmer of the site, you could specify this phone number to become clickable when on a phone, and it's a special type of a hyperlink tag. And then when you tap it, it actually activates your telephone. But
mine would do it automatically.
On most phones, that actually will sniff out a phone number and will allow you to tap and call. But we also have the local directions.
Very good.
Which were written and put in here anyway, so that someone does not have to go over to Google Maps and map out their own directions, since it is right here.
Right. All right, good. So I know how to get to you, and I can call you if I'm confused by the directions or I'm coming from a different place.
Right. Okay, let's go back to the homepage. We have store hours.
Store hours, exactly what I need, because I need to know if I can even get to you right now. Say it's Monday. Well, you're closed on Monday. All right, well, then I'll have to reconsider what I'm doing. But if it's Tuesday and I realize it's 11 a.m., all right, I'll catch you on my lunch break. I'll be able to go over and take care of what I need to then.
Right. Now, one of the things that needs to be remembered while while putting information up for a mobile phone is that you have to make the text either automatically resize to the window size, or it has to be large to begin with. If you're going to hard code the size of the font, then you need to make sure it's large enough so that if somebody is driving and checking out this information while they're driving,
which we do not encourage,
we do not endorse, but in all realism, people will do it.
Yes, I know.
So you have to don't make your website become a hazard.
Yes.
So make the information large enough so that they don't have to hold their phone up to their face and look down and concentrate. If they can read it from an arm's length away, they still have this possibility of keeping their hands on the controls while driving. But if you have it programmed to automatically resize, then that's even better.
Okay.
Okay, jewelry repair services. Let's see what's in here.
Now, this is specifically inspired by his PC site, his actual regular for website. But this is information geared towards the person who was already out of the house. So someone who's not at their desk. So it includes their repair. So that is something that while I'm out, I may want to make sure I can do.
Okay, so this, what you're saying is this was rewritten.
Yes, this was rewritten in mind and also specifically chosen to be placed on the mobile site for that purpose.
So it's not simply copying and pasting what you have on the regular site to the mobile site. You actually rewrote it because there's going to be a different point of view when somebody is out of the house.
You also want to make sure you get to the subject as quickly as possible. On a web version of the site, you have a bit more leeway. You can talk a bit longer. You really should break it down. This could even be probably breaking into even smaller bullet points so that your customers can see.
Easier to read while they're driving.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Specifically say what you repair, how long it takes, things like that. Things that I would need to know.
Mm-hmm. Diamond rings. Okay, why was this chosen to be put on his mobile site?
I think largely because his website focuses on bridal.
Okay.
So if somebody wants to make sure that they carry bridal and even if they don't read all of this, they know by looking at it that it's a cornerstone of your business. It's information that they probably can check out if they're just hanging out. I mean, a lot of times you'll see anytime you have a pause, people are on their phone. So people can read this and learn about what you carry, why you carry it, and then they can go visit you. So because diamond rings are an important part of his business, we wanted to make sure they were covered on the mobile version.
All right. And last one is brands we carry.
Now, this is not formatted the way it normally would be on a mobile phone, as you pointed out. This is just a simulation.
Right.
So this will actually allow itself to be restructured, whether the phone is tilted a certain way or what have you.
Right, yeah, because on this simulation, for whatever reason, this particular page is supposed to be smart enough to know the width of the iPhone screen, and these images are supposed to wrap themselves down,
right,
so that this would scroll up and down a lot more. So there's something wrong with the simulation here, and also the color scheme on here is bad.
Now, this happens to be a collection of items that he does have on his website.
On his regular website, which is here. Well, we can show that.
However, it doesn't have to be. These could be specifically focused items that you want to have mobile users really take note of. So they can be they could be
like mobile specials you're talking about?
Mobile specials.
Or classified as mobile items.
Right. Items that you feel that might sell better.
So hot sellers?
Yeah, hot sellers, closeouts,
news
reasons that people might go.
All right. So this is that's all there is right now in the TaylorMade, right?
Yep.
So he only has the 5 pages, but again, he could expand this as far as he wants, and it has easy navigation back and forth from the homepage and down through all the pages. So that wraps this presentation up on the mobile technology, which is provided by jewelerwebsites.com. This is Matthew Perosi with the Jeweler Website Advisory Group.
And this is George Floyd IV with jewelerwebsites.com.
And if they want to find out more about this, George, how do they get in touch with you?
They can either give us a call at 888-872-0274, or they can also give me an email at george@jewelerwebsites.com. In addition to that, check out jewelerwebsites.com itself. It does have price sheets and information about what we do. Also, do check out part 1 and 2 of this analysis of TaylorMadeJewelers.com if you have not yet checked it out. We will be doing additional ones, so look for relevant links around this video, and we will see you next time.
Okay.
Thank you.
Have a great day, everybody.